Welcome everyone. Welcome to the Six Figure Start Video Summit. We are so excited to continue the summit with Mr. Bob Burg today. So let me introduce Bob, and then we're going to get started on some fantastic topics that I know are going to be very helpful to you in your career. Bob Burg is someone who I've known for a couple of years now, and he shares information on topics that are vital to career success. People in business, in really any venture they have, they always have useful information that Bob has given. He speaks for corporations, associations. He shared stages with the U.S. president, Olympic athletes, and really the top thought leaders of today. His national bestseller, The Go-Giver, has sold over 200,000 copies. It's been translated into 20 different languages, and all told, all of his books have sold over 800,000 copies. So that is so impressive and such an accomplishment. Bob believes that the amount of money one person makes is directly proportional to the people they serve and how well they serve them. So there's a lot of sincerity about that, and we're going to talk about that as well. And he's been a former Palm Beach County Leukemia Society Man of the Year, and he's an animal lover, and he works with the Humane Society of Jupiter. So welcome, Bob Burg.
Thank you, Connie. It's such a pleasure to be here with you today.
Oh, it's our pleasure. Thank you. I was fortunate to attend a workshop that you gave a couple of years back, and it was on networking, and you talked about your definition of networking, which is the cultivating of mutually beneficial give and take win-win relationships. Can you tell me about that definition and break it down for everybody? Because I know a lot of the people watching know networking is important. They just don't know how to do it.
Yeah, well, it's interesting, Connie. I think that as much as networking has been in the vernacular for the last probably 50 years anyway, I think that's what it's been called for about 50 years. It's been around a lot longer than that. And even though there are great teachers today, such as Ivan Meisner, who he's a hero of both of ours, and people who just do a great, terrific job teaching on networking, there are still so many people who have not really been introduced to the concept in the way that it really is supposed to manifest itself. So they get this picture in their mind's eye when they hear the word networking. They picture the stereotypical networking sales guy, right? That person who kind of goes in and works the crowd, glad hands, backhand, shakes hands, sticks a business card aggressively into the face of everybody. No, and they say, hey, give me a call, cut you a deal, or if you or somebody you know needs a whatchamahoozy, feel free to call. And of course, that's not what networking is. When we say the cultivating of mutually beneficial give and take, or we could say give and receive win-win relationships, what that really means, Connie, is nothing more than knowing where your focus should be. Your focus should be on the other person, trying from the get-go or from the give-go to provide value to that person in a way that they see that value. When you do that, now you've separated yourself from everyone else, or not everyone else, but from the majority of people who still go in there with the idea of what can I get from these people?
Absolutely. And so many people, we coach individuals on the job search, and we coach individuals on how to be successful in their current job. And they think that networking is getting something. That's absolutely right. Or asking for something. And some of them feel that it's not a genuine thing to do. They don't want to ask people for something. But they're missing the concept, right? They're totally missing that concept.
Well, I think that's what it is. I mean, it's not a matter of you can either give or receive. I mean, that's what John David Mann in our book, The Go-Giver, what we call the treacherous dichotomy. It's that false dilemma, the unnecessary use of the word or. Are you a giver or a receiver? And no, it's both. It's mutually beneficial. By its very nature, that's what it is. But it's where the focus is that counts. We always say that money is an echo of value. Money is an echo of value. It's the thunder to value's lightning, which means the value comes first. And when people know you to be a person of value, they're much more likely to feel good about you. They know you. They like you. They trust you. They want to be a part of your life. They want to be a part of your success. So that's really what it's about. It's sincere because you truly do want to help another person. You truly want to add value to people's lives. Just because you do doesn't mean that you aren't also a person who is willing to receive the abundance that you deserve. So when you do focus on providing value to others, you can't help but have that value come back to you as well. Then it's just a matter of, are you ready to accept that? And then, now we're talking about a whole different thing.
Right. So let me ask you, there are a lot of people out there that consider themselves shy. How would you advise a shy person to build a network?